So we're on day 2 now. I've packed the car up. It is 10:30 now. I'm going to set off, and then hopefully it's going to be quite good traffic, fingers crossed, because it is only 10:30, but then I'm thinking maybe people are going to the coast and stuff like that. But we've got an hour and 8-minute drive, so might as well start. Here we go. So now we're in, driven past the campsite apparently, but some nice little landscapes up here. Just check that out. Hopefully you can see all that. But other than that, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm gonna go back, find the campsite, set up my tent, and then move on. Well, walk back up the hill. Walk back up the hill. And there seems to be a lot of walkers today, so it's going to be quite fun trying to get some decent shots without people being in the shot, but we'll see how it is. I mean, it's just a recce day today, so I want to find out where I'm going to be shooting tomorrow. And then when I get up early, hopefully it won't be too bad, but we'll see. Definitely a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be, so I'm heading there. There's quite a lot of people actually, so I might not get a lot of the shots that I want to get, but we'll see. There's a nice little trail as we walk down here over to there, so hopefully when I get to the top of there, we'll see. Sun's still beaming, and it's lovely. Putting these cameras to the test, so I'm actually shooting a video on the XT20 at the minute, and I've been shooting quite a lot on the XT2, but then, I mean, I've taken some Instagram pictures, so if you want to look on my Instagram, have a look. Ended up putting the Lee filters adapters on them, but the other end of the stick, I've been shooting a lot more with the XT20, maybe because it's in my hand, but it's so fast. The autofocus is so fast on it, as well as the XT2. So I might do a little test when I get home and see which is the best or which is the fastest, because at the minute there's only a few. I mean, it's got an auto feature on this as well, where you click a switch and it's all automatic, and that's what I'm using now. So hopefully it's keeping up with my movements. So it's kind of a little test as well what I'm doing. So I'm literally camping there. So I've walked all the way up here, and then you go all the way up here, come all the way back around here, and then you're here now where I'm standing, and then I'm gonna carry on walking up there, and we come back around and hopefully be able to sneak back down this way, back onto the path, so I can see some people walking here. So hopefully I'll be able to walk around that way. Oh. It is like freezing outside. It's 4:30 AM. Hoping to get back to the top again before the sun rises. It's pretty dark out here, but you can start to see it starting to look beautiful. So, gotta get a little bit of push on to get to the top. So, I'm gonna have to leave the vlogging until I get up there. But didn't sleep very well. It was a bit cold, and there was a lot of ducks around my tent squawking. It's so nice, and there's not a lot, there's like nobody else here. The light's literally starting to come up now as well. So it's going to come up behind and then hopefully just cast some really nice shadows across here. So I've set up just here so I can get a bit, I'm going to have to do a panoramic so I can get a bit of the road in here, the pathway, and then I've got the rock face as well over here. I'm going to shoot at 16, but I might even take some shots on this one because this goes to f22. So we can see, and then change on the other settings as well whilst I'm doing it. Feels good, it's refreshing. And if you don't know, they filmed one of the Harry Potters here. I think it was the Deathly Hallows Part 1. There's a scene where they shot where Harry and Hermione are up here and they've just sort of like teleported here. I honestly did not realise this was it was in England, an hour away from me. It was amazing. So again, this is a landscape shoot, but I do landscapes to find out if there's a location. So more scouting for me, but then I enjoy taking photos, so I come and do landscapes. So I've now gone for the Lee filters with 2 grad filters in to bring the sky back down again, and we're focused over there in the rock face. A little top view for you. Slightly move location now. I've come to the top ridge now, so you can kind of see a lot more of the rock face, a lot more of the top limestone. So what I'm doing at the minute is just shooting across here, and then I'm going to basically do panoramic across here, and then I'm going to really focus on this area here. I love how this kind of spirals back into the landscape as well. But then I've just been playing around with the manual focusing. So I'm on peaking mode there, which I've set to red so you can see where all the focus is. But check this out on the new update. You can have the picture and the peaking mode so you can see where you're focused, and if you move the focus point, this section follows it as well. It's going a bit blurry there, sorry, but oh man, that's such a good. Oh, this crazy fog has just literally dipped over this hill and just covered the whole landscape. It's giving this really nice, eerie, misty feeling. You can't really see it much on this, but you can see it there. That's amazing. So I'll stay here for another 5-10 minutes and then I think I'm done. I've shot in loads of different locations now, fingers are going numb, and it's time to get some hot food in me, some soup or something. That's it. I made it home. That was so much fun, but I feel like I need to take a shower. There we go. That's a little bit better. As you can see from the images, these cameras can perform. I mean, the video quality is amazing from what I can see. There's a very little differences between the X-T20 and the XT2, the difference what I would say is if someone's looking to get a professional camera to do weddings, portraits, fashion, I'd go for the XT2 just because of the speed, the battery. You can put battery packs on it. That makes a big difference for me. 3 batteries in one unit is amazing. I mean, the X Pro one battery was difficult enough. Now you've got 3 in there, which makes it amazing. The actual difference between the quality, from what I can see, there's not much difference. So say if you were going on holiday and you wanted to take a vlogging camera, or you wanted to take a camera with you to get some decent quality images, this is the same sensor as the XT2. So I'd go for this one personally. I'd just go for this one. I loved using this. I was snapping away all the time, especially with that auto feature. If you're fumbling around with loads of other stuff, so like I've got a wedding for my best mate next month, and I'm not the wedding photographer, but I will be taking pictures, so I'm just going to take this, put it on auto, and just all day long. The price difference is a big one for the XT2 to the X20. It's almost half the price, so especially with this lens, I was really surprised with this lens. I thought it's the 18-55, the standard kit lens. I thought it was going to be enough, and it turned out to be really good. Its focus is fast, nowhere near as fast as the 23 or the 50, but fast enough. It seemed to want to find it a little bit more than getting that pin sharpness when you get the other 2 lenses. But back to the cameras again, there's not much difference. The dials on top, but like the actual usage of it is exactly the same. I mean, you would expect that from being like a minier version. I loved it, and I'd recommend it if there's somebody who's wanting another camera other than their professional camera, as in maybe a Canon or a Nikon. I still, have my Hasselblad. That'll be my go-to camera if I need something to be blown up massive or I'm taking a personal portrait. And then these 2 cameras are for my like stroke workhorses, if that makes any sense. But I just enjoy using them. There's this sense of a difference in quality. It feels like I'm using a film camera again, which excites me quite a lot. Anyway, let's just have a look at how the images turned out.